Congrats to Nina, our second Amish VP. Hashtag why I chose Arbonne. And all I can think is, oh my God, we need to save the Amish. Hello, everybody. How are you? How are you today? I hope that you are all having a fabulous, fabulous, fabulous evening. I understand it's Sunday night. You're probably like, what the heck, Beth? Why are you live streaming on Facebook with us at like 9 p.m. on Sunday night? What's going on with that? So I decided that I would just, have some fun on here because I just realized actually that I could do some screen sharing on this. And I thought that was super duper cool. I've had people request that I do this in the past, so why not? Why not do it right now? I am kind of celebrating 300 subscribers on YouTube right now, so I just wanted to say thank you to everybody that has subscribed to me so far. I appreciate it. I love you. Hello, everyone. Thanks so much for tuning in. My name is Beth, or Queen of Spade. Please do give this video a like, subscribe if you're new here. Now, without further ado, let's throw some spade. So, what are we doing? Of course, again, we are going to be stopping MLM schemes from draining your friends dry. That's what we do here. It's an anti-MLM channel. What is multi-level marketing? Well, multi-level marketing, that's that beautiful pyramid scheme business that your best friend from high school or even the bully from high school writes you about every single day, asks you to join the team, $99, join my team, and annoys the crap out of you. So you come on my channel to blow some steam, and we talk about it, and we go through this Reddit, and we throw some spade, and I do some advocacy. I also talk about other Reddits. We do some fun Reddit reads. And I just kind of, spread the word. Spread the word about MLMs and how you should probably not be joining one. So if you are a part of an MLM right now, do know that you can get help for yourself. Do know that, there are resources out here to help you. And also do know that if you are failing right now at an MLM business, they're set up for you to fail. It's not your fault. And it would probably be best to just leave now. Anyway, without further ado, I do just have to do a little disclaimer because I always do whenever we do this so that I don't get sued because, well, that would suck. So just a little disclaimer before we get started. These videos are for entertainment purposes only. Please do not find anyone discussed in these videos or any of the companies discussed in these videos and send them any kind of hate. We are an anti-bullying channel as well as an multi-level marketing channel. Yes, I do not believe in harassment. I do not believe in finding people. I do not believe in exposing people for anything other than crappy MLM behavior. And so because of that, please do not feel the need to fight any of the Karens that may comment under these posts because I can take them myself. And now let's go. So here, of course, I just did a little skit on this actually because this has been everywhere. They are trying to say that, the essential oils from doTERRA can totally prevent the coronavirus. It can even cure the coronavirus. All you have to do is pay this for this diffuser. I don't know. Are they trying to say that this is now the coronavirus diffuser? Because I wouldn't be surprised if that's what we were doing here at all. Because yeah, that would be a thing. Oh no, found one. So sometimes we have to go to see full image because it's long. We've all been in one of these conversations, right? Let's just do this. Let's just do this. Long time no talk, it's Sean. How have you been? Sean who? I think you have the wrong number.
My apologies, I was looking for Jesse. Nah, this is Katie. Hope you find them. My apologies, I haven't talked to him in several years anyways. Laughing out loud. Well, since I have you on the line, my wife and I are looking for new business partners. Do you keep your options open to make extra income? Nah, sorry. Try more emojis next time. Yes, because they're known for their major use of emojis. I'm sure we'll see that at some point. Now, that was just grimy. It's like, I'm not even the person you're looking for. You're already trying to show me your pyramid scheme. Listen, Sean, just no. I am the last person you want in your MLM scheme. I will not sell anything. I may agree to it, then forget. I did that and then just never care. Stop messaging me, mean girl from 7th grade. This is not my path. I find that kind of funny. Oh no, what's this? Oh no. What is this? What is this? IKEA 1, Huns 0. Sleep is essential. Oils, not so much. Tell us what's keeping you up in the comments with hashtag save our sleep. And there we go, guys. IKEA is anti-MLM. So you should join the anti-MLM team today instead of an MLM team because who doesn't like IKEA? Okay. Actually, there's probably like so many people right now that are like, Beth, I hate IKEA. I get that furniture takes me 10 hours to build it in my home. Like, what are you talking about? Okay, so here we have quite a long little rant, but this should be fun anyway. It's called My Mom Has Been Involved with an MLM for over 15 years, and I'm more concerned for my family than ever. Oh no. Oh no. This isn't probably just not going to be good. So, here we go. My mother enrolled with an MLM 15 years ago, and I'm more worried for my family than ever. I'm not even sure where to start with this, so sorry if this is scattered. Nah, it's okay, girl. Part of me feels guilty feeling the things I'm about to say, but they're honest, real feelings about how MLM has impacted my family and life. So you know what? This might be an important one to read. I feel like we need to hear more of this in the world because a lot of people just seem to think that the people that work for these companies, they're just making some extra income from their couch on their phone for their families, and they don't actually realize the negative impact that these companies have on their families. So it might be good for us to, look through and see an example of that. If you are here, say hello to me in the comments. I need a drink break for a second because this is live. Make sure you're drinking a lot of H2O, especially if you're doing videos. Okay, so it says, whew, for the last 15 years, my mother has been part of an MLM and has made no advancement whatsoever. She has made nothing besides maybe a couple $100s a month. However, she practically worships this company. She thinks that everyone involved is an amazing person, that they all want to help her, and treats the highest earning members like idols. See, that often happens in MLMs, and then it actually becomes almost like a cult mentality. Hence why on the Manipulation of a Humbot, which is a series I have on my channel, we just did the bite model in relation to MLMs. Stephen Hassan's bite model. It's how you kind of decide if something's a cult or not. So we just looked at the bite model and went through it in terms of MLMs. And one of the things, obviously, is that they usually have like a godlike person, or the company is viewed as godlike, or the church is viewed as godlike, depending on what the cult is. And so that's why a lot of the highest earning members are seen as idols. And then, of course, the CEOs of the company, because even though they run their own business, there's still a CEO, like there is. So she even talks about the customer service reps on the phone like there's some kind of godsend. If she pitches to someone and they aren't interested in enrolling, she talks about them like they're stupid and missing out. Yeah, that happens. The most maddening part, she insists this company isn't an MLM, yet uses terms like network marketing, which is literally what MLM is. And you will see that a lot. Another term I like to use for MLM is pyramid scheme. And at this point, with all the lawsuits where they're being proven to be pyramid schemes, I don't know if we can like keep trying to say that they're not pyramid schemes and trying to be nice about it here in the anti-MLM community anymore. I mean, I think we just got to start calling them pyramid schemes. So, growing up, we lived in poverty. My father was always the breadwinner, but after suffering a spinal injury, he could no longer work and started collecting disability. My mother has had jobs here and there for a short time, but always ended up quitting. She's now a house cleaner, which obviously doesn't make enough money, but she refuses to get another job because she believes this business will be the solution to all their financial problems. The thing is, my mom has absolutely no business education whatsoever. My family has no handle on how to handle or how to manage money. And see, this is the thing. MLMs, they look for people in positions like this, vulnerable positions. So the father is injured, he cannot work, he's on disability. The mother is, trying to keep up for the household when she was probably more of a stay-at-home mom before. And now all of a sudden she's being thrust out into the workforce. If anyone can relate, that's me. That literally happened to us just a little while ago. And my husband was home for work for several years, and I had to go back to work. And now he's working again, and I'm on home doing YouTube, whatever. So basically, they look for people like that. And yes, I joined an MLM when I was at home too. I joined two of them actually. It Works and Scentsy. And so basically, they look for people like this that are in dire need of extra finances, in dire need of a job, maybe in a vulnerable position. They really want to support their family. And so what do they turn to? MLMs, because they are a false hope, basically. The other day, I called my mom to chat. At the end of our call, she told me there was some kind of foreclosure notice in the mailbox. Oh my God. Turns out my family is over $20,000 behind in mortgage payments. My heart nearly fell out of my body. The thought of my childhood home being seized has left me an anxious mess for days. I don't blame you. This is turning into like an awful story. Not only that, but my family has absolutely no savings or backup plan. My brother would probably have to move in with friends, and I have no idea what my parents would do. My husband and I live in an apartment and would not be able to help them. Oh, Lord. That's awful. And see, that's the problem with MLMs is as people are going into debt, they somehow get convinced, well, it's not somehow, we're looking at how on my channel, but they get convinced basically and manipulated into believing that as they continue to spend money, they will one day make all the money plus more back. So they think in their heads, okay, let's say they put, $3,000 in their business. They're doing it with the hopes that one day it's going to turn into $6,000 down the line, and it never does. And then if they do make money, they're often told to put it back in the business. So it's never actually a profit that they make, right? And so oftentimes, actually, this is the hard truth. This is what ends up happening. There have been many people, guys, that have lost their homes due to MLM businesses. There's been people that have broken up their families. There have been people that have not stopped talking to their own mothers over it. There have been people that have stopped talking to their best friend from high school, best friend from public school. It has broken up friendships. And I know people are like, well, that's not really that big of a deal, Beth, is it? And I'm like, well, I think it is. Especially when I read stories like this. People are like, why do you do this? Because I read stories like this. And I go, oh my God, why is this a thing? Why is this allowed to happen? How are these businesses running? If they weren't MLMs and they were direct sales companies, we'd be taking them to the labor board, right? So that's like stories like this break my heart and they make me want to just shut down all these companies. After a couple hours, I texted my mom. I asked her how she felt about finding a full-time job and even offered to help her look, but she refused. Here we go, guys. Sorry, here it is. She insisted she's going to build a team of people with this business and advance. I pressed more, but she continued to refuse, insisting that finding a job would be backsliding and hindering her from advancing her business. which I know is something other people in this business have brainwashed her to think. I bluntly told her that's BS and making money is never backsliding. Even if she wanted to build a team and advance, there's nothing wrong with having a job on the side for security, but she dismissed my advice and insisted she knew what she was doing. And there's the manipulation. And they would have her completely convinced of this. It it's crazy, but it's true. Um, and the manipulation tactics are strong, and they do convince people, like I said just a few minutes ago, you'll be going into debt, you'll be losing your home, but for some reason you still think that MLM's the answer and that it's going to give you that financial freedom that they've been promising you. A real big mind fuck, basically. And it's heartbreaking, but this is kind of what happens. Um, and it's kind of good to hear the side from somebody that is maybe just a family member that's being affected. Hear what they have to think, because maybe there's some people out there that are in MLMs right now and they don't realize that they have family members that are watching them throw their lives away, and it's hurting them. So listen, it hurts me so badly to write these things because I love my mom more than anyone, and in her heart she believes she's doing the right thing. She believes with every fiber of her being that this business will make our family wealthy. Before I went to college, I was promised that this business would pay for my education in full, and I believed her. But now I'm the one paying all of it. There have also been multiple instances when I've been asked to enroll as a customer with the company. Don't get me wrong, I love the products, but in order to get the discounted pricing, I need to spend a certain amount of money every month, which doesn't make sense financially for my husband and I. She almost always responds with, "My own family won't even support me. You're already spending the same amount of money on other brands," which isn't true. And my least favorite from recently, "Do you know how embarrassing it is to tell people my own daughter won't even sign up with me?" She doesn't know how to take rejection in stride and often takes it personally. Well, it's not so much that your mom doesn't know, it's literally that's what they are taught to do. So, like, even if your mom wasn't the type of person that took rejection personally before she joined this MLM, they literally they've been pumping it into your mom's brain that because you're not signing up as a customer or as our downline, you literally don't care about her. You're an awful daughter. You don't support her dreams. You want her to fail. And it's very personal. They make it so personal. Funny thing, I've worked in sales before. One of the very first things you learn is, guess what? Don't take it personal. Very first thing they tell you is learn how to shrug off a no and move on to the next one, because you're going to hear a lot of no's when you're in sales. That's just like a known thing. If you've ever worked in sales before, you know what I'm talking about, especially if you worked on phone sales. You call, you get hung up on 100 times a day. Yeah, it happens. You have to be willing to be like, okay, that's not a personal attack on me. They just don't want to hear from my company that I'm calling for. But the thing is, with an MLM, they believe that they are the company, right? So, like, they do take it personally. You're not just turning down the products in the company, you're turning them down. That's how they're supposed to take it. That's how it's taught to them. And so, yeah, they end up taking it super duper personally, and they kind of sometimes end up lashing out on you. Like here, when she says, like, "Do you know how embarrassing it is to tell people that my own daughter won't even sign up with me?" She was throwing some spade at her, yeah, girl. Um, they get a little rude about it. And so that's kind of one of the issues with them that kind of creates it so that these friendships, these relationships do break up because they take it personally. And then they go, "Oh my God, my daughter doesn't support me. She's an awful daughter." And then there have been instances where mothers and daughters have literally stopped talking over it because of this. Um, so then she says, "Her and my dad have had blowout fights over this business, and it's caused friction between her and her sisters. Yet she still believes she's in the right." Again, because everything's personal. And if the sisters don't sign up, then they're crappy sisters and they don't support her dreams and blah, blah, blah. I'm sure they've heard it. And same with, her husband, your dad. It will be, oh, you don't support my dreams. It's like, no, sweetheart. We're 20K in debt and we're about to lose our house. Can you please stop buying unique? Like it's just that's how it goes. Um, and it's sad. Like that needs to stop. That's why we don't like these businesses, because they're doing things like this out here. We're just like, why? Why are you doing this to people? Leave them alone. Go do a real business, okay? For those who read this far, thank you. I want to cry writing all this because I feel like I'm talking badly about my mother. See? It's not about talking shit about people, which I don't intend to do because she has the best of intentions. And that's the sad thing, is that your mom really does, though. Your mom is not like, I'm like definitely not those types of person that's out here probably trying to be a bitch. And most of the Huns aren't. They literally just think that what they're doing in their business is what is going to be the best for the family. And then, like I said, they get so pumped in the trainings and the manipulation, and it can kind of slowly change you. You get into like this cult mentality, you get acting a certain way, you get a little too salty with people, and it ends up destroying friendships. And honestly, I don't blame you for having a vent about this. And you're not even really venting, like you're hurt and you feel like, oh my God, how am I going to help my mom who's literally in a cult with an MLM that has convinced her that even though she's about to lose our childhood home and is in debt, that, getting a job isn't a good idea. She'll just keep on essentially going into debt with this company. And I think that it's a good thing to reach out about. I think we do need to talk about this. How would someone reach out and get their family member out? And we're going to be talking about that more on my channel as we go on. We're going to probably talk about it a lot over and over and over again, because it's something that everybody needs to know how to do. Drink break. So this is the thing, right? So then she goes on to say, she's always supported my dreams and aspirations, and part of me feels like I'm not supporting hers. And like, I know it's hard not to feel like that, but do know that if you were buying into this, you would just be supporting a false hope in your mom. You would just be feeding into her belief that this company is going to help her as she's going into debt and losing your childhood home. And so you don't want to add to that in any way. So it's better to just decline and say, I'm sorry. I don't support MLMs. That works sometimes. Sometimes people don't like to say that though, because then people are like, oh, why don't you support MLMs? And unless you're like, one of the people really advocating heavily in the anti-MLM community, it's usually not a conversation you really want to get into with everyone. You're like, I don't want to be selling all these people this over and over again. And I get it. So usually it's just best just be like, no, I'm sorry, I can't afford it right now. And honestly, they can't really argue with that. I mean, what are they going to do? Try to recruit you and then you just keep saying, no, I can't afford it right now. Bye. Sorry, bye. No. Um, that's the best thing to do. You, of course, don't have to be rude about it. I say don't be rude about it. Please don't be rude to people. Just, come on my channel. I'll throw the spade. You can laugh with me when I do the videos, when other people do the videos, laugh with them. That's where you can come and throw spade. Go on the Reddit here and throw spade on the Reddit. We do that in the comment section a little bit, not on posts like this, but like the meme ones and stuff. So do that, but just try to be nice to them, because for the most part they do have good intentions. They're not actually trying to annoy you. Think they go on Facebook and they're like, I'm gonna annoy all my friends and family until they hate me? And no, they go on Facebook and they're like, I'm gonna spread the word about this product that I just got convinced is gonna help save my friends and family from whatever ailment the product is supposed to fix, because they'll fix something, right? And then it's like they actually think that they're going to help their friends and family. They think that they're going to help their own family by being financially stable. A lot of times, even when they're signing up their downlines, they think they're helping them. They're like, most of the Huns aren't signing up downlines like, I can't wait to rip this girl off. No, it's, I really hope that I can get this girl on my team and that we can all grow and do well together. It's just, it doesn't end up happening like that. Um, but you often will hear from them, well, you're not supporting my dreams. So I wouldn't be surprised if this mom hasn't actually said this to her. Like, actually said to her, oh, you don't buy from me? Oh, you don't sign up under me? You're not supporting my dreams. It's very common. I'm sure that if you have had a family member or a friend in an MLM and you have declined them, you might have heard that, especially if you were kind of close, because then they'll be like, well, you're supposed to support me because you're my close friend, and now you're not supporting my dreams. It's like, oh, Jesus, Susan, I just don't want Scentsy, okay? So yeah, that happens. So then she says she's just worried about her family. She wants them to be okay. And yeah, of course, I do too. I really hope that this gets worked out and that you do not lose your childhood home. My parents just sold our childhood home a couple years ago. Our childhood home, like you lived there with me. Like mine and my sister's childhood home, I mean, like a couple years ago. That was hard for me. It was. I lived there my whole life. You know, I was like 30 when they sold it, so it was my home for 30 years. Even as an adult, you know, you still kind of go back to your parents' home and you're like, this is my childhood home I grew up in. And this was my old room, you know, and you're like, bang your arm spinning it or something. I don't know. And then you're like, yay. And then they sell it. And you're like, oh, but they sold it. I would hate to have lost it. That would have been way more heartbreaking to me. Then it says, I'm on live. I'm sorry. I'll quiet down. Then it says, my mom has real talents that she could be focusing on that could bring her success if she only found another means of making the money to pursue them, but she refuses and insists she's right. Sorry, my husband just came out and was like, you're being loud. Oh. See, that's usually the problem too, is because, and I was actually just doing a video that you're going to see on my channel tomorrow where I mentioned that a lot of the issue is that a lot of these people do have talents and they could be doing better things than MLMs to be making real money. I really just hope that this person figures out. I know in this comment section there's going to be a lot of advice, a lot of advice, a lot of support, because that's what you can also here to the r/anti-MLM subreddit for. It's not just to kind of like blow off steam and make fun of their manipulative posts. It's also to reach out, get support, get advice, get help. Um, and I just know that this whole comment section is filled with that. And that makes me feel really good. And I'll probably go and send her some resources and stuff in it later on. Let's see this. Are you interested in selling or buying perfumes? No. Is it you getting extra money each month? No. Do one, you ugly munter. Okay, that was a new one. I don't think I've ever been called an ugly munter before. I've been called a lot of things, but not that. Okay. You're getting ripped off. Whoever you're working for, they're taking advantage of you and making money off you. I haven't put a penny in. All I do is make money. The only person getting taken advantage of here is your ugly fat face standing behind a pissing tree. Ta-ta. Well, that was classy. I just can't wait to join your team. Um, yeah. We're seeing a lot of like them getting really like unclassy. I don't know. Oh Lord, what is this? Oh, it's an MLM meeting at Starbucks for new skin. Ooh, I'm gonna do a video on new skin pretty soon. 'Cause yeah. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I hate these. As an OB nurse, she should be ashamed. And we have Young Living essential oils here. I did a few videos on Young Living. One of my least favorite essential oil companies. They like to say that their essential oils cure cancer, and I bet you this is just going to be a lovely post. So here we go. I can't even say the first word of this. It's like Nigzkia. Like I'm just like, what is this word? And pregnancy.
This is probably one of my favorite testimonials to share about the very best supplement Young Living has. During my last pregnancy, I started taking this word red daily to support my energy levels, boost my immune system, fight free radicals, and promote a healthy placenta.
Did she eat it? I'm sorry. That doesn't matter.
When I delivered my son, the doctors and nurses went on and on about how large, healthy, and robust, full of awesome blood vessels and oxygen the placenta was. I made my husband take a picture of it because it was so impressive.
Oh, never mind. She didn't eat it. She had a photography session with it instead.
As a woman who suffered from infertility for a number of years, I was in complete awe of this magnificent organ my body had created and nourished my baby with for 9 whole months. Just incredible. I'm so grateful. I had been introduced to this word again. I still like, what is that? Read prior to this pregnancy. Hashtag pregnancy. Hashtag pregnancy nutrition.
Hashtag placenta. And then it's probably like hashtag young living essential oils or something stupid. So she's basically saying that because of this young living thing here that they have, this something red. I don't know what this word is. Let me know if you know how to pronounce that. I need to know. And then it made her placenta really awesome. So cool. It modeled for a photography session, I guess. Contacted by a friend's upline because I wanted my other friend to stay far away. Wait, what? Excuse me. Holy. So wait, this person, I guess, saw a Hunbot post, I'm assuming. Oh, it's Monat. My favorite. For those that don't know, I have a song out. It's called Your Hair Will Fall Out. Hashtag Monat. Um, Your hair will fall out. Anyway, you can check it out on my channel. So yeah, I like to throw spade at Monat a lot because lawsuits, hair falling out, scalp sores, suing their past distributors, suing hairdressers for not selling the product, or like I don't know what that's about. Anyway, um, just a lot of silly stuff. So I guess this person saw a Monat post and their friend had written under it, maybe saying like, "Hey, I'm interested," and then they were like, "No, no, no, girl, your hair will fall out." And so then the upline did this, I guess. So let's take a look. All right. So here we go. One of my amazing teammates is who I hear you know. She has a, oh, this is the Hun, hold
on. One of my amazing teammates is who I hear you know. She has expressed concerns to me about possibly some people you reach out to about this company, stating your concerns to a kind warning to kind of steer clear of these products. I was weighing heavy on my heart because I know starting any journey can be scary and having negative comments / remarks is hard. I actually had a similar thing happen to me and it crushed me. Seeing as how you are in a sales sort of business, I'm sure you know all about your imagine. I think that's supposed to be your image there, Hunty. Your imagined reputation and getting clients and how stressful it can be. Regardless your opinion on this company and their products, I just wanted to ask you, keep comments to yourself, please. We live in a time where women need to help and empower each other.
on. Oh God, here's that card.
And if it is true that you are saying those things, please refrain from such. Lindsay Lindsay is trying to build a life for her and her family. And by the way, she's doing damn good and just started. Okay? Okay. As her team leader, I had to at least stand beside her when I heard this and like come and attack you in a freaking message because you can't have your own opinion about this company, okay? Because we're in a cult here. We're in a cult. Like, what is this? Oh my goodness. Again, just please keep that to yourself. We aren't asking you to buy if you don't like. Thank you for your time. And Hunty.
Hey, I'm not actively discouraging her. I want her to succeed and hope her clients don't turn into those negatively affected by Monat products. However, I'm not going to sit by and have her sell skincare ladened with copious amounts of sensitizing fragrance to my friends who are also my clients. As a licensed professional in the beauty industry, oh, sorry, but she's got one up on you right there, Hunty. Protecting people's skin is important to me. I know the skin of the one friend I told to not purchase the products. Her skin couldn't handle the ingredients. I'm also going to just point out the class action lawsuit as well as the multiple reports from those that have developed allergens from the ingredients in the hair care. I care about my friends and I would never actively encourage someone to join an MLM because around 90 I'll be the 1% that succeeds. See, 99%. Recruiting is just a way to put more money in your pocket and out of someone else's. I have kept all of my opinions about MLMs to myself, and I haven't mentioned these specific things to Lindsay. I have encouraged her to track her PV/BV costs and any earnings she received. I wish her success, but she is not going to prey on my best friend and sell products I know would not work. And there you have it. Okay. There you have it. So that's what she had to say about that. But I just think it's really weird that she like messaged her. It's like, you just messaged my downline and she's a little girl that can't stick up for herself. So I'm gonna just start messaging you to yell at you now. It's like if they're friends, can they not work that out? I don't know. I don't know. Pregnant mom who needed more income fell into the trap. Sickening how all the comments are the Huns who roped her into it. Monat again, of course, Monat. Don't ruin something that I'm happy and proud to be doing. I'm just trying to help people. Yeah, I know. Help people lose their hair. A Facebook friend just posted this fuzzy meme. Sadly, she wasn't joking. I don't know where you are, but I will look for you, give you samples, and get you hooked on Scentsy. I remember posting things like this when I did Scentsy.
Finish this sentence for me. I would join Scentsy
If I hadn't already joined Scentsy, had an awful experience. Well, it wasn't totally awful, but just it wasn't positive. It didn't make me an income, that's for sure. And yeah, wanted to all of a sudden be in MLMs again when I became anti-MLM. That's why I won't join. Okay, okay. Here we have Arbonne. Oh God, Arbonne, another lovely company that I'm probably going to do a deep dive on very, very soon. It's called Honestly No Words for this one. When you promote to the third of only 4 levels in Arbonne, you earn a Mercedes-Benz cash bonus. When you're Amish and do the same in Arbonne, you get a custom-made carriage. I love my company so much for embracing so many different cultures and backgrounds. Congrats to Nina, our second Amish VP. Hashtag why I chose Arbonne. And all I can think is, oh my God, we need to save the Amish. And why are Amish people buying Arbonne? I'm confused by this. This just confused me. Like, I am right confused. I am like, are they allowed to do that? what's going on here? Oh, Lord. All right, this will be our last one because there's another Arbonne one, and I gotta go to bed here. I just really wanted to try out this like Facebook stream thing. So let's just do this last one. And the Facebook search never disappoints, so it's a good one to end on Facebook. And it's true. I often use Facebook to find the Hun bots. So if there's any Hun bots out there, just know I am finding you. I am taking your posts. I am clipping your posts. Then I am scribbling out your personal information because I really don't have anything against you. It's just usually what you're posting that the company's making you post because I know they're making you post it. And then the company I have an issue with. So I'm not trying to out you. So I'll usually just like scribble it out, but then I'm going to put you in a video. Okay? You might see yourself in one of my videos. Just know that if you add me on Facebook, you ask me to join your team, you might end up in a video. No one will know it's you except you when you're watching my video and you're like, ooh, that was my post. That was my message that I did on Facebook like 3 days ago. Now I'm on her video. Darn it. I knew I shouldn't have added her. And I warn you because I get a lot of messages like that. And I'll be like, do you want to go maybe check out my page and then come back and see if this was a good idea? Because this is how I handle it now because I don't know how to handle it. You don't know how often I get messaged. They don't seem to understand what anti-MLM is. They just see MLM or something and they're like, I'm going to add this girl. Anyway, here we go. Today is the first time in a long time that I haven't felt my best. Arbonne and essential oils will be my best friend for the next couple of days. I have no intentions of going to the doctor or being put on antibiotics. And then we got the products there. And, ugh. They're even doing like the teas and stuff. Then we got doTERRA. So we have doTERRA and Arbonne. Oh, Lord. Ugh. Oh, I hope you feel better. Feel better soon. Breathe oil is the best. Literally, I love doTERRA. Ugh, I don't. I don't love doTERRA at all. I do not love doTERRA. No, I don't. So on that note, guys, I think I'm gonna go to bed. I just wanted to quickly also just let you guys know, if you like Reddit, I actually have a Reddit of my own. It is r/Queen of Spade. Here it is. There we go. r/Queen of Spade. You can come. You can hang out. You can post memes up. You can make memes, post them in there. They might feature in a video. You can cross-post stuff to here. You can come and hang out with me. I also have a Discord. All of the links are in my description, and I'll post them all up again probably really soon. And I hope that you enjoyed this. Let me know. I might do more of these, probably at a better time. I realized Sunday night at like 9 o'clock wasn't the smartest idea, but I was messing around with Facebook for a few minutes and I saw I could do this and I was like, I was going to jump on and have some fun for a minute and see what's up. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you were watching, I am going to go and relax for a little bit and then go to bed. And then tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Eastern, there's going to be an anti-MLM video on my channel where we are actually going to be reacting to me as a Hun for It Works. I'm going to make fun of me, and you get to come and make fun of me too. It will be a lot of fun to make fun of me, and I'm saying let's come all make fun of me. Half of you out here on my Facebook are probably hate following me right now. So you should all love to come make fun of me. So no matter where you are, no matter what you're doing, I hope that you all have a fabulous day. I hope you've all had a fabulous weekend. I hope you all have a fabulous week.
Yeah, yeah.